Howdy. Let's talk about skincare. So before we get started, I have a few, just general addendums, caveats, qualifiers. First of all, my skin is not your skin. What works for me is not necessarily going to work for you, and that's totally fine. Don't take my word as gospel, because it's not. Secondly, the cool thing about skin is that it regenerates super quickly. All of the skin on your body replaces itself within 1 month, which is great for two reasons. First of all, it means that it's never too late to start a good skincare regimen. And secondly, that if you happen to fuck up somehow, if you try a new cleanser that makes you break out, or if you drink too much whiskey and forget to wash your face before you go to sleep, or if you drink too much whiskey and forget that water is a thing, or if you drink too much whiskey and smoke a cigarette, you don't really have to wait that long for it to fix itself, which is kind of nice. Okay, this is going to be a long one, I'm pretty sure, so let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is removing your makeup. The first product I use is the simple wipes. A lot of wipes tend to irritate my face because I have very sensitive skin. These do not. They also don't leave a residue. They don't have a smell. They're just kind of perfect, and they're cheap, and you can get them at Walgreens. So those are the ones I use. I don't really have a different option for you because I only like these. If I've got some really waterproof makeup on my face that I need to take off that the wipes are just not getting, before I use a wipe, I'll start with this Estee Lauder Balm. It is pricey. It works better than any other like makeup removing balm that I've ever found. A lot of people swear by coconut oil. But if you get coconut oil directly, just like from your grocery store, it can clog your pores. So if you're using any kind of coconut oil products on your face, make sure they are non-comedogenic. Otherwise, it's gonna fuck your shit up. Use the tiniest little amount, rub it between your fingers, and then kind of rub, especially if I'm using like a waterproof mascara, just rub over my eyes. And then I'll use one of these wipes to wipe off all the residue. The other thing that I really like to use as a makeup remover is micellar water. I could explain it to you, but I don't get it myself. I've tried to look it up, and it's like, oh, the micellar is in the water. One end of them sticks to dirt and oil, and the other end sticks to water, which helps you cleanse away impurities. And I'm like, okay, but that's just a phospholipid. That's every kind of soap. So I don't really understand it. Basically, micellar water, it's something that's going to cleanse your skin, but you don't have to rinse it off afterwards. And my favorite one is, again, from Simple. Dries the fastest. It doesn't leave a residue. It doesn't have a smell. Also, it's very cheap. After you take your makeup off, you're going to want to use a cleanser to get any kind of oil or dirt or anything like that off of your skin. Not necessarily a product, more a tool. I use to wash my skin the Foreo. It's a tool that's kind of like the Clarisonic. If you have one of those, there are some big differences. I've seen horror stories of Clarisonics that molded in between two of the parts or got just like really gross mildew in there. This isn't going to do that because it's all one piece. Also, because it doesn't have brushes, there's no replacement brushes for you to buy. You buy it once and then you're done. It's completely made of silicone, which is a lot better for sensitive skin, which I have. I've tried using the Clarisonic and it's just way too harsh on me. Clarisonic has a sensitive skin attachment head thing that you can buy. I've tried it and it still hurt my face, so I'm very, very sensitive, very delicate. The other thing about this is because of these little bristles, because you're using something that has sonic pulsations, you're getting way deeper cleans. So you're getting into all those pores that you wouldn't necessarily get into just using your hands alone. It'll last for up to 5 months with one charge, so you don't have to constantly be taking it. I leave mine in the shower, and I don't have to constantly take it in and out to recharge it, unlike my shower speaker, which constantly needs recharging. Be careful if you're buying one of the mini ones. This is a Luna Play. Don't buy this. Buy the Luna Play Plus. This is like $40 and it's non-rechargeable. So, and they don't tell you that really on the packaging until you like look it up online or something. So you buy this, you use it until it runs out of battery, and then it's gone forever. Don't buy this. The Luna Play Plus, it's also small, it's compact. I think it's also like 40 bucks. If I'm wrong, I'll let you guys know somewhere. But it is rechargeable. So be careful when you're buying them. Don't buy one that is just gonna be a waste of plastic. My favorite face wash, the one I use every day, it is the Origins Checks and Balances. It just gets my skin super squeaky clean without leaving it dry. It has this fresh minty smell, not like overwhelming mint, but just like pleasantly clean mint. It foams up, so it really just like whooshes all over your face. The other face wash I kind of wanted to mention is the Lancome Creme Radiance. It reminds me a lot of the Origins. It has this like factory chemical smell to it, which, you know, is fine, I guess. It's not terrible. Basically, it's like the Origins, but slightly more expensive, and I don't like it as much. I have a torrid history with exfoliators. That's a weird way to say that. Basically, I can't use them for the most part. I have excruciatingly sensitive skin. It's basically just tissue paper. It gets wet and it just falls off. That's not true. That would be weird. I don't know how to say the name of this. It's SooAe. If you know how to say this in Korean, let me know in the comments. Basically, this stuff is the only exfoliator that is gentle enough for my skin and doesn't make me feel like my face is on fire. It does this really cool thing where you like rub it on and then it like balls up, and so you can feel all your like dead skin like peeling off. Like it's not like a gritty texture. It like balls up. It's super cool. Even if you don't use an exfoliator, which I don't every day, I use it about once a week. After you cleanse, you're going to want to tone your skin. What a toner is going to do is restore the pH balance of your skin. This guy, Urban Decay Quick Fix, this one I do use all the time. It has the most delicious coconut smell. Coconut is a natural humectant, which means that it takes moisture from the air and pulls it to whatever you put it on. So if you're putting it on your skin, it's going to pull moisture out of the air and infuse it into your skin, which is very, very cool. Mango is also a natural humectant. So if you're not into a coconut smell or taste, mango is another great option. I don't like mango. Maybe you do. Eat a mango. I use this toner before I put on makeup every day because it dries faster than all of my other toners. Another toner that I really like is the Caudalie Grape Water Spray. This is great for sensitive skin because it doesn't have a lot of ingredients. It's basically grape water. And that's it. Yeah, no smell, no residue, just really pleasant, just refreshes. It leaves my skin really soft too. The very last toner I want to talk about is the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. A fairly good dupe for the Urban Decay if you're not looking to throw down a ridiculous amount of money. It also smells like coconut. Don't buy it if you don't like coconut. I still like the Urban Decay better, but if you're trying to get there on a budget, this will do it. The next thing I want to talk about is eye cream. I have not great under eyes, so eye cream is very important for me. I wrinkle under here a lot. I have dark circles. My favorite eye cream, I don't have a full size of. I have a mini because it's expensive. It's the Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Resist 24 Intensive Eye Contour Cream. That is a stupidly long name and all those words are hard to say. It's super creamy, super gentle. It goes on well under makeup. A lot of eye creams are too thick or greasy. Or it contains hyaluronic acid, which is great. Hyaluronic acid is a chemical humectant. The next eye cream I want to talk about, this is my everyday eye cream. It is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I don't like most Kiehl's products because they all smell terrible. This one does not smell bad. It's really thick and rich, but it does go on well underneath concealer. It's got like a slightly green tint. It's not gonna, you know, turn you into the Hulk or anything, but it will kind of cancel out any redness under your eyes. And it does brighten over time, so it's a really good little jar of eye cream for not too much money. The next thing you would use in a typical skincare routine is a serum. Or an essence, I suppose. I have yet to find a serum or an essence that works for me. If you have a serum or an essence or something of that nature that you like, let me know down in the comments. Even if you have oily skin, you should be using a moisturizer. If you don't use a moisturizer, your skin's gonna go, oh no, I'm too dry. It's gonna start producing oil, which you don't want if you have oily skin. Just use a moisturizer. Don't use a heavy one, use a lighter one. It's fine, but use one. The first moisturizer I wanna talk about, it's like fuck you expensive. You know, like it's that level of expensive where the company's like, oh, you want this moisturizer? Well, fuck you. You're going to pay up the ass for it. It's the Tatcha Silk Cream. It is the most delightful moisturizer I've ever put on my skin, ever. It goes on flawlessly under makeup. It is fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. It is rich and creamy. You only need the tiniest amount. It goes a really long way, so this will last me a long ass time. It smells, it's got this like delicious lemongrass smell that I'm super into. And like, look at this thing on the top. It's like a little spatula to scoop it out with. Is that not the cutest fucking thing you've ever seen? Does a spatula make it worth $120? No, but the fact that it's a really good moisturizer might. I don't know your budget. I don't know your life. Tatcha also makes a water cream. It's a gel, so it's a lot better for oily skin as opposed to dry or normal skin. Plus, it's like half the price. So if you have oily skin, go you! The next moisturizer I want to talk about is more in the reasonable-ish range, price-wise. It's the Sunday Riley Tidal. There's something about the way this stuff smells. It's a very polarizing smell. I really like it. I think it smells very tropical. My boyfriend has told me he feels like it smells like Red Hots. I don't smell that. Go into a Sephora and smell this and tell me if it smells like Red Hots to you. It has 2 forms of hyaluronic acid. It also has some enzymes in there for exfoliation. So if you're like me and can't use most normal exfoliators, this will do good things for you. This is the Urban Decay Makeup Prep Hot Springs Hydrating Gel. It is great. Like, essentially just water. In a form that actually absorbs into your skin. It doesn't smell, it dries super fast, so it's great right before makeup because it's just gonna soak right the fuck in. Yeah, it doesn't really have a smell. It's just water. It's just gonna put more water in your skin, which is so great. I love it. It's also really good for oily skin because it's more of a hydrator, which is just going to add water into your skin instead of a cream or a lotion or anything like that. The last moisturizer I want to talk about is from Simple. It is the Simple Protecting Light Moisturizer with SPF 15. It does smell like sunscreen. Almost anything with an SPF is going to have a certain smell, and this does. It also can go on a little white. So, you know, it rubs in and then it doesn't look white anymore. But if you are a person of color, this is probably not POC friendly. There are a ton of videos out there that will tell you what SPFs are good for people of color. Jackie Aina made one. I'll link it below. Night cream is different from moisturizer because a night cream tends to be thicker. It's not going to absorb into your skin as fast. It's going to take longer. It's usually heavier. My favorite night cream I don't have to show you because it is also fuck you expensive, and one of those that I'll just never ever buy. It's from Guerlain. It's the Abeille Royale. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's French. I don't fucking care. French is gross. I got a little foil packet of it once, and when I couldn't dig out anymore with my finger, I like ripped the package open and just like smeared it on my face because I was so obsessed with it. But it's way too expensive. So that'll never happen again. The night cream I do use is the Palmer's Coconut Oil Facial Moisturizer. This is non-comedogenic. It does smell like coconut. Hello, I like coconut. Have you been able to tell? I love what it does to my skin. I love the way it makes my skin look. I love the way it makes my skin feel. Do you know where else you have skin? On your mouth. Use a lip balm. The Fresh Sugar. This is in the shade Rosé. They're lightly tinted. This is stupid expensive. I don't know why I spent $24 on a lip balm. It's got this sweet, fresh citrus smell that I just fucking die for. And it feels like goddamn butter on your mouth. And it doesn't have a bunch of like waxes in it that a lot of lip balms do. If your lip balm includes a shitload of wax, maybe get a lip balm without a bunch of wax. It isn't going to dry your lips out over time and then make you buy more and more of it. Carmex. The next lip balm that I like is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss. Yes, it smells just like the Sol de Janeiro body cream. It's the most delicious smell. God damn it, it's the most delicious smell. If you've ever smelled this, you know what I'm talking about. It's like caramel and nutty. It moisturizes the crap out of my lips without making them feel greasy. Like a lot of lip balms can. So I like to use this one for skincare before I do makeup. Like I'll put this on and then do the rest of my face, and then by the time I get to lipstick, it's already soaked in. I'm not having to like wipe off a bunch of greasy crap off my lips before I can put a lipstick on. If you're looking for cheap, good lip balm, I've got two options. One of them is the Pixie Shea Butter and the Nivea Smoothness. And these are both cheap and drugstore and still good. You know where else you have skin? On your hands. Use a hand cream. There are two that I really like. One of them is, surprise, surprise, the Sol de Janeiro hand cream. It smells delightful and it moisturizes without feeling greasy. How does it do it? I don't know. And the other one is the original Nivea cream. The Nivea cream has had the same formula for almost 100 years. The smell is immaculate. It is super moisturizing. It is not greasy. It's what Europeans use. And everyone knows Europeans are soft and moisturized. You know where else you have skin? All over your body. Use some body lotion. I have one that I like, and I'm sure you'll all be shocked to find out it's the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. It smells so fucking good. It's also slightly sparkly. Not like, oh my god, I have a bunch of glitter on. I'm gonna go dance for a living. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love strippers. They love me. This is a pro stripper YouTube channel. But it's more like a micro glitter. And that's all I got for you on skincare. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in the future on this channel. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of what's being hailed as the YouTube channel for people who hate YouTubers. Hit subscribe gently. Hit that subscribe button from the back. Hit subscribe because I need at least 1,000 subscribers before I can even apply to monetize my videos, and I need money. Make a bunch of dummy accounts and subscribe with them. Hit subscribe, or my boyfriend will make me watch Shrek again. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.